Hi everyone! There is an interesting new method to boost your alts while leveling up in Diablo 4, something that I didn't know about it until recently when I learned it from Darth Microtransaction. He mentioned that in our podcast, and this is the so-called allowance cash that you can get from the alchemist. So you can see this here right now. This is in this transmutation. There's like a new section called a leveling item that allows you to craft this cash here. But the interesting part is this was not mentioned anywhere. This was not in the patch notes. I didn't know about this until like my 4th character. And I only really learned this by accident, basically. So you can only craft this cache between level 20 and 50. And before that and after that, it's just not visible. So this is why I didn't know, because I usually don't visit the alchemist at those levels. Usually you just have a bunch of elixirs and you just blast. And I don't really care about the potion upgrades until way later. But here you are. You can craft this thing for a bit of rawhide, a bit of iron chunks, which, well, everyone gets a lot of, and a bunch of gold. It is somewhat pricey, but not ridiculous. It kind of scales with the level. I think it goes from 200k cost to like 500k or so, and you get a legendary item. So that's not really a like useful way to level up your main in the first character of the season. But for your alts, if you have, let's say, 10 million gold to spend or something like that, you do like 2 rounds of whispers, you know, in like 15 minutes, then you can just go and craft a bunch of these caches when you're level 20 and you can get a lot of legendaries. And this can allow you to kickstart your entire character and play the build that you want to play. So you can get all of the aspects there, you can, you know, put them in the codex and you just start blasting basically. And of course, if you have more to spend, you can craft a lot of these. So in addition to what you can get from tempering and just like the regular codex powers that you may have already from your main, even from another class, there's like a lot of universal powers. You can usually put those on your alts. You can now also get some of the class specific stuff here. And you just craft it, you get a legendary pop out that's going to scale to your level. And there you go. So you can use this either to just gear up or get a bunch of those powers. So just want to give that little tip here. It's really cool and allows you to just like really quickly get all the stuff you need to get that endgame build going right at level 20. While we're at it, a lot of people don't really know this, but Uber uniques, if you have any of those, you can also use them for your alts starting at level 35. So they have a minimum requirement of 35. They don't scale up like other items do. So it's very easy to put them on any of your alts. One thing to remember though is that gems socketed into those items do increase the level requirement. You can see this here, my Harlequin crest right now is required level 90. But if I take out the gem from the jeweler, then it will get that down to level 35. So just another tip here, if you want to level your alts more efficiently, those uniques can really like supercharge your character, especially like something like this here with all this life that just makes it super easy to survive going into the higher world tiers, for example. But a lot of these items are pretty powerful. So just want to get it out there if you're leveling your alts in Season 4. Other than that, hope you enjoyed this little video. Stay tuned for more and see you guys next time.